From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Shane Bieber. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
All right, ready to go here. Otto Lopez digs in now. And this interleague matchup is underway. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer takes it in for the out. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Middle outside.
Bieber, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Marcy at the plate now, and that's strike one.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a late.
And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back now in Toronto. And getting to start for Miami, Ryan Gusto. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. That's the ball. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far,
Sanoha slings to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. In there at the knees. In the air, right field. Slater should have this one. And that is that. Scoreless after one. on now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Okamoto throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hey!
Four-seam
No score
fastball.
here in the second.
High middle.
Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. And that misses. Ball 1.
Circle change. Low middle. Knuckle curve. Low outside. Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Barger matched a homer in his last game. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. His 21st of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a swing and a miss there. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Okamoto recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Kazuma Okamoto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
That clips the corner.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Inside. Full count now. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ball 1, no strikes. swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Batting in, the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Okamoto off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. The second run scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Up.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1 just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hitting on deck circle. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
There's a swing and a miss.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Fouled off left side. Bieber, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Caught a break right there.
Slider.
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Slider. Middle outside.
That's a strike.
Cutter. High inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Circle change. Low outside.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Slider.
2 out. Space is
Middle
empty.
outside.
Austin Slater, the next up for the Marlins.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
The 0-1. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 3. 9 straight retired here. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Fly ball down the line near the fence, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-1. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Whoa.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. Action in the pen down there. Ronnie Enriquez getting ready to go. Garrett getting cranked up as well. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Joel Springer.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1. There's a strike. Springer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And a 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. George Springer leaves the yard. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada.
Gotta make a move, make a play. We don't fall off, levitate. Bossed up, feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the plate through the back door.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. This one in the air center field. Lucas moving under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
Yes.
Circle change. Low outside.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That's the ball.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Marcy batting for the second time. And that's strike 1.
Circle
2 down,
change.
nobody on. Top
Low
half
middle.
of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's
Slider.
1 and 2.
Low inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on
Four-seam
plane with.
fastball.
You're better off taking
High
that pitch.
outside.
Just off the outside edge.
Circle
Full
change.
count now.
Low middle.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's
Up
their
next for the
first
Marlins,
base runner of the
second
game.
baseman, Graham.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the
Four-seam
walk.
fastball.
Next pitch, not
High
even
outside.
close.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Whoa.
Knuckle curve. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Circle change.
Here's a 2-2.
Middle outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Miami. It's 5-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Ronnie Enriquez ready to make his season debut.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
On the ground to first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Andres Jimenez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And that's downstairs. And that is ball one. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering upstairs. Lopez tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third. He's safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind.
Sends it across to first. And Guerrero back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. And that one pulled foul.
Four-seam fastball.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one pushed foul.
Slider. Low inside.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Stays alive.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count 1-2.
Low inside.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High
Here's a
inside.
1-2. And they'll do it again.
Knuckle
The Marlins hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Struck out swinging his first time. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Slider, low outside. Four-seam fastball, high middle.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead.
Low middle.
At this point, got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. He's through 5 without allowing it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we made. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball 2.
Out to center. Lopez settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ronnie Enriquez gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Braxton Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the batter is George Springer. This one popped up. Lopez settles under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead it, though, 6-0. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Griffin Conine, the next to hit.
Outside.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Conine, 28 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018.
Low outside.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
High middle.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And the 1-0. Hard liner. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Guerrero. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Can't bring it in, and the no-no is no more. Relay throw home, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Tap foul at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
He was all over that one. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché up and throwing. Man at second. Trying to move him over here. Tosses across the first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Miles Straw. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 7-0. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. This splits between April and May there. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third, and that one fouled off. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo. And
Calvin Fauché takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On a line. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 6 full. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
That's the ball.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Curve. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Good job to fight that one off.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Yes.
The Jays up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Low inside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He got that front foot down, and
looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Hicks in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
In the air, left field. And that's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Hawley over at second. Sanoha at first. One gone.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Fastball almost got him there.
Fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Cutter. High inside.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Out to short. Oh, nice play. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Four-seam fastball.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Circle change. Low outside.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Still in. Back now in Toronto. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Slides for the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
In the air, left field. Stowers on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game.
Springer. Ball 1. Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Springer. That's the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still hold a 9-0 lead.
I think that's just what we need now. Okay. Don't hold it back, yeah, you're free now.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Blue
pitcher
Jays,
from the pen,
number
Braden
63.
Fisher.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Slider. Low outside.
Check swing called strike.
Slider.
No balls, 2
Low
strikes.
outside.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more. Than 3 outs in this inning.
Middle outside.
Digging in, Otto Lopez.
Slider.
The Fish
Low
with a lot of
outside.
ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he
Slider.
tried to transfer
Middle
from glove to
outside.
throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league
inside.
level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Swing and a
Overhand
miss.
curve.
And it's 0-2.
Low outside.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. So up
Slider.
next, Jacob
Middle inside.
Marcy. And first offering is fouled off.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Overhand
Lopez
curve.
at second.
Low inside.
Stowers over at first with 1 away.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone.
Low
And
inside.
I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 9-2. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Nicely done. Brings home
Four-seam
2.
fastball.
Hooked around that
Below
pitch
middle.
on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Okamoto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
That one's in there. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take it, mate. Up next for the Blue Jays.
So digging in,
the
Miles
center fielder,
Straw.
number 3.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one at the knees for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One gone here.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That'll make it out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Just off the inside edge. In the air to left center, Marcy on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the inning. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Fluharty.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here comes the 0-1. Fluharty, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022.
4-seam fastball, high inside. 4-seam fastball, high outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Cutter, low outside.
And that one hammered, going back. Didn't quite have enough.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Off target on the throw to first. I still think it might be scored an infield single.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
And here's the first baseman, Griffin Conant.
Cutter, low outside.
Just missed.
Cutter.
Man at first, one away. Out to short, Clement. They take the force out, and the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder,
Low inside.
Ball one there.
4-seam fastball, low inside.
No, that's a ball.
Cutter, middle outside.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Low middle.
They're down to their final strike.
Cutter, low inside.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 12-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long